Hey everyone, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. I'm going to do a few videos about the MLC meeting. Aetna Representative Rick Fromeyer talking to the union leaders ahead of the vote, and some of the information that came out. And one of the questions, it was actually a very good question by Tom Cazzo of Local 3 IBEW. So Tom, thank you for the question. It was very good of you to bring that up. And it also exposed a few things. I want you to listen to the audio, then I'll explain it, and then show you some of the concerns that we have. So let me play this section of Tom asking questions to Rick Fromeyer, Vice President of the Group Plans for Aetna.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I got a question, and this is directed probably towards the leadership of the MLC. I know there's been a lot of talk about, members worried about if they're going to take their coverage. Retirees. My question is that it's about choice. So, person lives out of state, lives in like Florida, let's say, and perhaps they try and doesn't work out for them. And now all of a sudden they're in a position where they have to, look for other resources to get their medical. And perhaps because they have pre-existing conditions, they're not one of the 4 states that, can guarantee them the MEDIGAPS. All right. My question is, if you live in New York and you have a choice to go to VIP, has the MLC looked at to give these retirees a choice to go to another plan, like a hemp that would be national or some other plan, that they would be able to opt out of Aetna and actually go to another plan. And the other point is I know they sent the answer about a trial period, that they would be able to go back into their plan, but because GHIC care of the one of the health benefit plans anymore under the city contract, the retiree would lose the Medicare Part B. And if you look at Medicare Part B, that's about $170 per person. If they have a dependent that's times 2, you're looking at $4,000 that a retiree could lose. Plus, if the retiree is lucky enough to get the Medigap, because of the existing condition, that cost would be probably substantially high and probably wouldn't be able to afford it. So my question to the leadership is, have we looked into, what we're going to do about situations like that when, because something like VIP is the only tri-state, what options do these retirees have? And it's probably around 30% of these retirees who live out of state live in those 4 states.
How did you, let me just clarify the trial right?
Yeah, no, actually, that was what we sent out as the supplement from Aetna. But again, it was the MLC that pressed Aetna to give comfort in this situation. So
Comfort.
I know that Harry's always saying that to us that we have to bring this to a close. But can you explain?
He doesn't want the questions asked.
But your supplemental answer to question 10 just allows you.
So I just want to interject and say I understand question 10 and that the trial period, but my question is, if we're no longer going to support GHIC care, right, so that means that that retiree, Florida, would be able to go back to GHIC care, but the retiree would have to pay up on their own. Is that correct?
They would be, they would have guaranteed neutral rights in Florida that, to Alex's point, the trusts work together and really the first 12 months just to make sure that we're aware that there's federal law that in essence is called Medicare. And so for retirees who have never been in any Medicare Advantage plan before, which is probably...
And that's only if you were never in a Medicare Advantage plan before.
They have the ability to try a Medicare Advantage plan, which is qualified for like it's for any reason, they can get out.
They would be able to go back to senior care.
Yes.
Correct.
There's time of what would happen to guaranteed issue rights to a MEDIGAP plan, just like the guaranteed issue. In a guaranteed issue, no pre-existing conditions. And those plans are rated at a state level, so there isn't the underwriting component that the folks are asking.
And so what he's actually saying there is that other than the 4 states of New York, Maine, Connecticut, and Massachusetts, which have guarantee issue, and what does that mean? Guarantee issue means that doesn't matter whether you can get in and out of, you can get into a Medicare MEDIGAP plan, whether it's open enrollment or whether you have a pre-existing condition or not. They guarantee you they will issue you a plan. In all the other states, it's not the insurance company, like Mr. Mulgrew will later say, that it's the insurance company that puts, profits over patients. No, it's actually state law that governs those issue rights of those plans. And then you start to get into some federal rules where if you've never been in a Medicare Advantage plan before, you go into it to try it, you do have a trial right that you can get out of it within the first 12 months. The problem starts to be is now a lot of us have been in this system for a long time. Some of us have tried Medicare Advantage plans before. You would not have that protection this time around. So then that still precludes you from guaranteed issue of a trial right being able to get back out. Then what? So I'm going to keep playing.
That's what we're concerned about. And so it is true that the property premium issue, but it's not, it would be guaranteed into the rights into any cap plan.
I think what you're saying is that they'll be able to go back to the original plan, correct? Within the 12 months. Is that what you're saying?
Original Medicare and gap plan
that they had previously, which was senior care, correct?
Not senior care, but they have access to guaranteed issue rights to a similar product, which is a Medicare plan.
So Tom had asked they can go back to their old plan, right? Senior care, and Rick says no. It could be a similar plan, a MEDIGAP plan. They would be able to get into, but it's not senior care.
And I understand that. So my question is that when it doesn't work out for a particular member, my question is what choice does that retiree have? Now that there won't be a choice, right? Because the city is no longer going to be in the schedule anymore. That retiree is going to have to go out on his own and actually get a Medicare plan. And because it's out of contract, out of city contract, not only would a retiree lose the Medicare Part B, but if they were to go back, they would have to pay up on their own. So retiree is going to lose about $2,000 or $4,000 on the Medicare Part B, plus he's going to have to pay up for the actual Medigap check if he wants to return, because the city's not going to it's not going to be on the city. The city's spend that one. And my concern is the concern about those people who don't live in a tri-state area, that they're not going to have a choice of a city plan.
And Tom, thank you so much. I hope one day to be able to meet you. That was a wonderful question. That if you didn't hear it crystal clear, he's concerned because HIP VIP is the only other choice being offered to a Medicare retiree, and it is only offered in 8 counties of New York. He thought it was tri-state, but he was close. It is only offered in 8 counties of New York. If you're not in one of those 8 counties, you don't have a choice of plan. All you have is Medicare Advantage by Aetna, and that's it. So his concern is that if this doesn't work for you for whatever reason, then you would have to waive your city health rights. You would lose your Medicare B reimbursement. He's totally correct. You would. And then you'd have to purchase a Medigap plan on the outside. So you're basically losing between $2,000 and $4,000 a year. Yes, if you're a single or a couple. Absolutely. Great question. So then he says, and this is my concern, because if you're not in the tri-state area and you don't have a choice of healthcare plan, then what's for you? And now listen to the reply from Michael Mulgrew of the United Federation of Teachers.
have the largest number of retirees in the state of Florida. So right now in the state of Florida, there's no guarantee they would have access to any Medicare plan. What we have done with Aetna is to create a system where Aetna is saying they will give anyone in the New York City Medicare Advantage plan, if they wish to go to traditional Medicare, that they will allow, and they will give them access into the Aetna Medicare plans, which they could choose from. So and it's not just for Florida, but that was a big deal for us that we were able to do that. But the real piece here is for the first year, they feel very comfortable that we don't need to do it.
So, Mr. Mulgrew, somehow you think it's okay that if I don't like this plan by Aetna, that you think it's a deal that I would be given access to an Aetna Medigap plan. Why shouldn't I have choice of where I want to get that from? What that's telling me is you're acknowledging it is going to be very difficult for many retirees who don't want to be in this plan for whatever reason. It doesn't work for them. Their doctors, their hospitals don't take it, whatever. To get out of this plan and go into a Medigap. You're acknowledging exactly that by saying, but look at what I created for you. You could have this wonderful Aetna Medigap plan that Aetna is going to allow you to have. Rather than allowing retirees to have a choice of healthcare plans that they've had for 55 years plus. Actually, since like 1947, we've always had a choice of at least 3 plans. In 1986, it went up to 12 more plans. But you think forcing me into one plan, and if I don't like it, allowing me to buy another product from the same vendor, so you still get your way. Did I get that right? I think I did. Tom Cazzo, thanks for the great question. Give me a call. I would love to talk to you. Mr. Mulgrew, still not happy with you. And for the rest of the unions, fight back. Because 2 unions in the Municipal Labor Committee shouldn't be controlling your healthcare negotiations. You still hold your collective bargaining certificates? Start acting like it.